Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an eye-opening topic to discuss: 20 facts that prove Americans are feeling financially stressed. We will present you with 20 compelling facts supported by data from reputable sources such as the U.S. Census Bureau, Bureau of Labor Statistics, Pew Research, and Gallup polls. 1. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, over 37 million Americans were living at or below the poverty line in 2020, highlighting the persistent struggle many face to make ends meet. 2. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that in 2020, the median weekly earnings for full-time workers were $984, indicating that a significant portion of the population earns less than the average living expenses require. 3. Pew Research reveals that 53% of American adults say they are not confident about having enough money for retirement, indicating widespread concerns about financial security in the future. According to Pew Research, 51% of Americans not confident about their retirement funds. 4. A CNBC poll showed that 66% of Americans worry about not having enough money to cover medical costs in case of a serious illness or accident. 5. The U.S. Census Bureau reports that the poverty rate for children under 18 years old in 2016 was 44%, highlighting the impact of financial stress on the younger generation. 6. According to SRC Research, 116 million Americans say they experienced a financial shock, such as a significant medical expense or job loss, in the past year, underscoring the vulnerability of many households. 7. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reveals that the average monthly housing cost for American homeowners is $1,483, putting additional strain on household budgets. 8. CNBC poll indicate that 63% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck and worry about not being able to pay their normal monthly bills. 9. The U.S. Census Bureau reports that 9.5% of Americans do not have health insurance coverage, leaving them vulnerable to financial burdens in case of illness or injury. 10. SCP, a credit card processor, shows that 35% of Americans have outstanding debts in collections, indicating the prevalence of financial obligations that are challenging to manage. 11. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average student loan debt for recent graduates in 2020 was $37,693, highlighting the burden of educational debt on young adults. 12. Pew Research reveals that 46% of Americans say they would have difficulty covering an unexpected expense of $400, indicating a lack of emergency savings and financial preparedness. According to Pew Research, 46% of recent college grads will have difficulty covering a $400 expense after graduation. 13. The U.S. Census Bureau reports that 10.5 million American households spent more than half of their income on rent in 2020, indicating a significant housing affordability crisis. 14. Gallup polls show that 33% of Americans worry about not being able to pay for their children's college education, reflecting concerns about the rising cost of higher education. 15. According to the Pew Research, the median household income in the United States in 2020 was $67,521, illustrating the income disparities and the challenges faced by many families. 16. Pew Research reveals that 53% of Americans say they are not confident about their ability to afford a comfortable retirement lifestyle, highlighting concerns about long-term financial security. 17. The U.S. Census Bureau reports that 28.9 million Americans were without health insurance coverage in 2020, underscoring the ongoing issue of healthcare accessibility and affordability. 18. Gallup polls show that 51% of Americans worry about not being able to pay for their children's health care or medical expenses. 19. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average annual healthcare expenditure per person in the United States was $11,086 in 2020, indicating the high cost of medical care. 20. A Gallup poll revealed that 45% of Americans worry about not being able to maintain their current standard of living, showcasing the widespread concern about inflation and financial stability. These facts paint a vivid picture of the financial stress and challenges faced by many Americans. It is crucial to address these issues to ensure a more secure and equitable future for all. We hope this information shed light on the magnitude of the issue. Thank you for watching.